To those of you who do not believe in prophecies, it's because of the misuse of prophecies by prophets or by men of God. Somebody in the Bible said, I think it was King David, that said 1,000 years is like a day to God. It only quantifies that God is timeless, meaning that if there was a prophecy upon your life and it's not fulfilled, that doesn't mean that it will never be fulfilled, especially if it was the will of God for that prophecy in your life, or if it was a genuine prophecy from God, it will be fulfilled. It's just that God has his own time. Let me tell you guys a story. When I was studying in the University of Calabar, I was living at a street in Calabar called Inyang in Calabar South. And there was this notorious criminal in Calabar then, Paul Maifa. A lot of you will know him and will recognize that name. I don't know if Paul Maifa is still alive today, but if Paul Maifa is still alive, I would love to appreciate that guy. Paul Maifa, a notorious criminal, feared by the community, in fact, feared by the police. In my street in Yang, people were scared of the name Paul Maifa. In fact, once it is 6 o'clock in the evening, once it starts getting dark, you wouldn't want to go out for the fear of Paul Maifa and his gangs. But I don't know, for some reason, I wasn't that scared of Paul Maifa. I don't know why. Maybe I was naive. I just don't know. So one day I was coming back from school and Paul Maifa saw me. He called me, said, Dawo, Dimi, as in, my friend, come here. I know you're not afraid of me. I see it. As in, he was telling me in Efik. I know you're not afraid of me. But what I'm going to tell you is this. You will be great. Your future is not in this country. I can remember those words as if Paul Maifa told me those words today. Paul Maifa told me my future is not in this country, that I will be in abroad. This was a notorious criminal. For some reason, whatever reason, he called me to give me that information. Till today, I do not know why. And I said, Paul Maifa, thank you. I don't know, for some reason, Paul Maifa started taking liking to me. Sometimes when I have money, I'll just, pay homage, give to Paul Maifa. Fast forward. When I applied for the American visa, because I've told most of you that I was denied American visa 5 times when I was in Nigeria, when I wanted to study aerospace engineering in Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University in Florida. Before then, there was also a prophecy from a prophetess, Obong. My family will know this, and people who are close to my family who have always been coming to our prayers at home, Obong. Obong prophesied also that I was not going to live my life in Nigeria. I was going to be abroad. And that was when I was, running. The first time I wanted to go to American Embassy. In fact, it was that prophecy that even gave me the front and motivation to do this thing more and more. But after that prophecy, my visa was denied. The first time, another prophecy from Obong denied 5 times after the prophecy that Obong said that I will leave the country. And Paul Maifa also prophesied I was going to leave the country, but American Embassy denied me visa 5 times. And I started thinking, were these fake prophecies? But, well, I forgot about it and I still pursued until finally I was granted the Ukrainian visa. I left. And in the midst of Obong's prophecy, I remember when I was finally granted the Ukrainian visa to fly to Ukraine, my purpose of study was aerospace engineering in Kharkov. My mom was crying. And Obong dropped another prophecy. This is after I got the Ukrainian visa, okay? Told my mom not to cry. That what I am going to study, I might end up not working in that field. But my mom shouldn't be worried because I will still be great. I'm going to study aerospace engineering, but I will not work as an aerospace engineer. Prophecy. So guys, coming to Paul Maifa's prophecy that I was not going to live my life in Nigeria, fulfilled. Check. Coming to Obong's prophecy that I will not, be working in the field of aerospace engineering, checked. So guys, you see, it took a lot of time. I'm telling you guys, this is what I'm telling you from Paul Maifa's prophecy was in 2002. Obong's prophecy was in 2004. But finally, I left Nigeria in 2007. Now, This is the work of God, which again, some people may say in coincidence, it may be a coincidence. What if I was granted that American visa? What would have been my life today? Would I still be alive today? Maybe it was not God's will for me to live my life abroad in America. That was why Ukrainian visa worked out. I never for once thought in my life that Israel was a country I would set my foot on. So you see, if I wasn't in Ukraine, I wouldn't have been in Israel. So guys, understand, it's the same story with that of Joseph. If Joseph's brother did not sell him, Joseph wouldn't have been the prime minister in Egypt. So understand that when you are given a prophecy, as long as it is in line with the word and the will of God, it doesn't matter how long it takes, 5, 10, 20 years. Once it gets fulfilled, guys, learn to recognize that it was that prophecy that was prophesied upon your life years ago. Remember, the handwork of God is timeless. Because again, according to King David, 1,000 years is like a day to God. So if you're hoping and believing God for something, do not think that God has forgotten about you, especially if it is in the will of God. If it's in line with the plan of God, it will surely come to pass. Believe in God. Don't think God has forsaken you. If there was a word of prophecy given upon your life and it is in line with the will of God, it will surely come to pass, no matter how long it takes. So guys, I just wanted to share this story with you, how a notorious criminal by the name of Paul Maifa prophesied in my life and it came to pass. And also a prophetess who was not, I'm not going to go into details of that woman, but she was fishy. Finally, she was revealed that she was fraud. But again, God used that to prophesy upon my life and it actually came to pass. Believe in God, believe in the prophecy. So when you see me on this page talk about the things our pastors do, guys, I'm not just criticizing any pastor, I'm not just criticizing any man of God. When Wuta tells me that it's not in line with the word of God, crackhead, speak out, that's when I speak out. Have a wonderful day. Bye for now.